February 25, 2031. Gulshan, 2. 11:42. The car stops in front of the building. Nazar looks at Soval and says, "Go inside and wait in front of the lift. I'll put the car in the garage and meet you there in a minute." Soval gets out of the car and proceeds to go towards the boot to take his bag, but Nazar urges him to leave it, saying he'll send someone to get it. So he enters the building and goes towards the elevator. He wonders just how Rich has become his friend. Nazar comes and stands beside him. "Let's go." They enter the elevator and the elevator starts going up. They stop at the 14th floor. They get out and stop in front of a big door. Nazar says, "Come on. Go in." Soval opened the door, and just as he entered the house, a girl around 23 to 24 came up to him and slapped him. He was shocked for a second. But the same girl hugged him out of nowhere before he could understand the situation. Now he was confused. As he looked in front of him, he saw Tomid and Ovi smiling. He understood what was going on and freed himself from the girl's bond. He looked at the girl and said, "You know that slap hurt, Mitali. You deserved it." Soval looks at Nazar and says, "Why didn't you tell me they were here?" Nazar shrugs and says, "It was a surprise." "And Mitali, why the fuck did you hit me that hard? A little harder and my teeth would fall out. You deserved it for not contacting us at all and making us worried." Soval's face hardens again, as his actions seem to have hurt his friends. Nazar notices this and sends Soval upstairs to freshen up. Soval goes up and sees a big hallway with doors on each side of the way. He couldn't help himself but think, how much does he earn? "Your room is the second door to the left," yells Nazar from downstairs. He enters the room and sees his bag in front of a closet. He wonders again who bought that bag and when. But he stops thinking about it and loses his clothes. He brings out a towel and a pair of free clothes and enters the shower. After spending almost half an hour of showering, he comes out. As he went downstairs, after dressing up, he saw everyone sitting in the living area talking and laughing. He thinks about how their friendship hasn't changed a bit even after staying this much time apart. Tomid notices Soval standing on the stairs looking at them and says, "If you do that type of thing, I just might think you're a creepy stalker." Soval smiles and joins them. After reminiscing about their old days a bit, Ovi proposed an idea. "You know, we've reunited again after all these years, so why don't we all go on a little trip?" They all think it would be a good idea and start talking about where to go. As they were talking, Soval gets a call. He takes out his phone and gets serious seeing the caller. He says to his friends, "I got to take this. You guys keep thinking." Soval gets up and goes upstairs. After around 10 minutes he comes down and proposes, "Why don't we go to Pabna? We could visit the nuclear power plant along with the beauty of our countryside." Nazar jokes, "Or we could send Ovi to the mental hospital there to fix his running after girls problem." They all laugh at Nazar's joke. Nazar again says, "Of course. Let's go. I had to go there in a few days anyway for a field inspection." Soval and Nazar look at others for answers. Tomid says, "Let's go. I'm all for beauty." Ovi jokingly says, "Let's go. I might finally get a girlfriend there." Mitali says, "Everyone agrees, so why not?" Tomid puts one hand up in the air and screams, "Let's get ready for Operation Rooppur." They all laugh, but only Soval's laugh was fake. He thinks if his friend knew what was going on, forget laughing. They wouldn't even agree to go there.